Twins.
Cheers.
Actually, there's one thing I can cover off. I just did a cutaway shot of the RT7 bait boat, and it's proving a great bit of kit. And in truth, I was struggling with it. I've had it, I don't know, 5 months now when it first come out, and I was struggling to get my head around it. But thanks to, you know, John Kenny and a couple of other mates, and not least Rowan, I've managed to get my head around it. I'm using the autopilot, you know, the down scan and hypervision and stuff. There's a lot on it. Just put that tea down. There's a lot on it that I ain't using just yet. And again, guys, when I've done my videos in the past, and with Carpentix moving forward, I buy everything. So if I do extol the virtues of something, it's because I'm using it and I'm liking it, not because someone's giving it to me. So I don't want anyone to be thinking, oh, I'll mention an hook. Oh, Kev gets sent 1,000 hooks. No, I don't. I go into the shop and I buy them. Yeah, so that's the reality of it. And I can honestly say, whilst it's still early doors for me with this RT7, you know, the all-in-one controller, the quality of the graphic, the accuracy of the autopilot is proving, you know, really good. But for someone like me, it does take more getting used to than my previous boats because of all the technology. And for me, it still feels a bit like baby steps, if that makes sense. But the main two things I want, the graphic and the autopilot, I've got my head round. Sal, when you're watching this, that food's handsome. That was beautiful dinner. Oh, excuse me. I ain't even got room for me bread and butter pudding. I've got to wait. Thank you for that. Anyway, I'm sitting here. Saw a fish jump out to my right. Bit closer into the bank than where I'm fishing on the right hand rod. But yeah, that was a fish move. So, I'm talking too quickly after eating. But anyway, yeah, sort of half hour before dark now. And yeah, I'm just sitting there listening to the tunes, chilling out. Yeah, what it's all about. Yeah, exciting times. I've got another lovely fish here. It was about midnight, so it's very early hours of what is it, Friday morning, so it's just gone 12. And look at this, another beauty of a fish. Just gonna call Mark. Look at that. Big wide back on it. Big belly, but not very long. Look at that. Let's have a look at you. Need to see you. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, that was another great battle. Oh yeah, right hand rod. I had an occurrence on my left hand rod, like a drop back, wound down to it, nothing there. Put that out, then I had like a single bleep, then a couple of bleeps, and yeah, spectacular fight. I walked out to the point, spit thing here, pulled it like a lot of side strain. I'm all over the place. Yeah, that's a lovely fish, that. Look at that, just waiting for Mark. That is a corker.
So here we go. Another fish for Kev tonight. What was she, mate? 47 and a half, wasn't she?
47 and a half.
Yeah, cracking looking fish though, great condition.
Yeah,
Pulled your arm off again, Kev, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, they really fight.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great fights.
That's what we like, mate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a belter, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Got it?
Yeah, fantastic, mate. 47 and a half.
Yeah.
Not a bad brace so far.
Brace.
Fantastic,
Right,
mate.
let's have that back.
Great work, great work. Beautiful.
There we go.
Fantastic, great work, mate. 47.5 pounds. Another Fensmere belter.
Yeah.
Pulled
Right, let's have it
strong,
back.
lovely. There you go, mate. Fantastic.
Morning, boys. It's Friday morning, and yeah, that was a lovely fish I had in the night. And I said to Mark, hey, I'll fit these fish because I had an half pole. And I think if I was catching these fish during the day and getting it on the glasses, you'd just see the battles you get, which are epic. And yeah, right now it's about 8:30, and yeah, it's an exciting day ahead, what we've launched in Carp Antics this afternoon, so I'm looking forward to that, if not a little bit nervous. It's funny, I don't know why I'm nervous. I think it's because of the IT and all of that. No matter what you do, something goes wrong, I'll look a right plum. But yeah, right now, yeah, looking forward to that. Meanwhile, I'm just going to keep an eye out. I might just rebait one of the rods. I'm hoping that we can do it on the lake this afternoon, the launch. Otherwise, I'll go up to the clubhouse. So yeah, and then I'll be baiting up in the dark. But coming back to that RT7, touch wood, yeah, I've got the hang of that autopilot, so that's a breeze putting it out in the dark. But yeah, for now, a few cups of tea, some breakfast is coming down, and yeah, it'd be nice to get a fish during the day, that's for sure. Having said that, it'd be nice to get fish anytime. Yeah, that fish come to the rod, the right hand rod on the margin here. So the first fish I had, the 70, was over there on that margin, and that's where, when you see fish move, it's predominantly that area. And with a bit of luck, we'll get a fish during the day so we can video just how we weigh them. But in summary, you land them, you bring them round, put it in the sling into the mat, and then that contraption's like a pulley, which I've never used before, and it's just as well Mark's here because I'm not very good with all that sort of stuff, and if it weren't for him I'd probably be hanging upside down from it. So but it works really well, and the idea being you're keeping the fish over water. So yeah, maybe we'll get that if we're fortunate enough to catch a fish in the day.
Yes.
Right, so it's just approaching 6 o'clock French time, nearly 5 UK, and yeah, we're going to be launching Carp Antics at 5 o'clock, doing a live feed thing on Facebook, which I've never done before, done a test yesterday. But yeah, we're at Mark and Sally's Fensmere, and we've come up to the house because it's a threat of rain and too windy down there, but there's the lake.
Yeah. I've got a full-time job and I bought 3 conversions, so I'm doing a volume at a time.
We're in the kitchen, and as I say, we're shortly about to go live, and a bit nervous when I know how wrong IT can go, but I think we've covered all the bases, so we'll see. Got some champagne, some strawberries, a tart to celebrate, so yeah, that's a pear tart by the way, so yeah, exciting as well. And I've had a shave and a wash and all of that, and having a great week here fishing. So yeah, great place to be launching Carp Antics. Got the t-shirts as well. Look, it's all going on. Anyway, yeah, let's see how we get on. Alex, yeah, we've worked tirelessly, and when it comes to all of that, you know, I was completely out of my comfort zone. We've got Ross fishing, and you know, probably 80% carp fishing, 20%, you know, use, its content, all of that, and yeah, I'll, you know, action accordingly. Well guys, that was a really enjoyable few hours. It's 8:45 now, just got the 4 rods out, and yeah, thanks to everyone, not least Mark, Sal, the 2 boys, and yeah, the guys that dialed in, and not least joined. I think we had like 100 subscriptions within like 5 minutes, so thanks so much. Yeah, I'll reflect more on that, I'm sure, before the end of this video, but right now yeah, I'm gonna have a lie down, take it all in, and yeah, see if I can catch another fish. But yeah, cracking day, and yeah, thanks again to everyone, not least those who supported it, you know, getting it up and running and everything else, as I alluded to on the on the live cast. So yeah, thanks again. Let's go and get my head down, try and catch a fish. Morning, boys. Oh, it's 8 o'clock Saturday morning, and again a quiet night, and it ain't quite going to plan. And I'm wondering with the long lines I've got, you know, these fish ain't been pressured at all. I wonder if an angler just turning up with a bait boat and what have you is sort of, you know, put them down. I don't know, or maybe the water's still too cold. I'm looking for all the excuses. What I need to be doing is doing something about it. I'm not quite sure what right now, because, you know, there's 60 fish in here in 6 acres, big fish, you know, a lot of big fish, and they got to eat. And I'm wondering, I said to Mark where he's been feeding them, I'm wondering if largely the fish that have been moving are where he feeds them. And I'm fishing there, because I'm fishing where I see fish move, but I feel like I should be catching more than I am. So yeah, just having a bit of a rethink, and yeah, not sure, as I say, what to do just yet, but I'm sort of in a sort of limbo. I'm fishing till Monday morning. I go home first thing Monday, so I've got 2 nights left. So yeah, got to have a bit of a strategy, I think. Here comes Mark, 9 o'clock Saturday morning with a full English. I'll have a quick SP with him.
Good morning.
I think I just lost a tench or something. Yeah, just winding it back, it wasn't big. And yeah, it felt a bit tenchy. The bite was a bit tenchy. Yeah, stick it down, mate. Oh, that smells
There you
great.
go, mate. There
Yeah,
you go.
lovely. Yeah, thank you.
There's your milk.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Perfect.
So I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, no
And
worries.
I've got to have a bit of a rethink on my strategy, and I'll bounce it off you later on, yeah?
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to be making scarecrows and doing stuff because them bloody cormorants were back on the fish.
All right, you go and get on it, and I'll catch up with you later, yeah?
Perfect.
Thanks for bringing that down. Cheers, Mark.
Mate, you take it easy.
You know what, it's starting to mess with my head, because I'm covering those fish. They're moving on that right hand margin all the way along, you know, not every 5 minutes, but enough. I should be catching more fish, and I've got them covered, and they look good fish as well, and they're only in like 4 foot of water. I've seen nothing move in the middle, and you know, it's all around the edge, particularly that right hand edge. One just now lumped out, big fish, right where I am. So yeah, it's messing with my head a bit. I'm not sure what's going on right now. I don't know if the water's still a bit cold. The thermometer's blown up. I'm thinking the water's about 8-9 degrees, I think. I'll ask Mark to check it. But even so, I feel like I should be having more bites, that's for sure. I think I just lost a tench. Yeah, I had a weird bite that come back with a lead on, the drop-off lead. And yeah, but as I say, that apart, yeah, should be getting more fish. So early afternoon, the plan is to go in the boat, bait up there, well, just trickle it all along the margin, concentrating it on 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. As if Mark was baiting up, which they're used to. Because right now I need to ring the changes. There's not enough action, and I feel like I should be getting more, as I keep saying. Well, it's approaching midday Saturday, so my plan now is to wind in shortly, go out, put bait out in the 4 spots, fair bit of bait out, scatter it in between the spots along that margin. And yeah, just try something, because I just feel that I should be catching more than I am, so I just need to try something now. So anyway, work in progress, but yeah, just can't sit there and not do something other than what I'm doing already. I think there's a famous Einstein thing, keep doing the same as you're doing, you get the same result, something like that. That's how it feels right now. Yeah, it's lunchtime Saturday. And yeah, getting in the boat and baiting up, wound in, all 4 spots, bait up, and then go out, have a shower, have a light lunch, and get back and fish hard. But yeah, got to be doing something. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I'm just drifting along slowly now. I'm in the boat, and yeah, it's midday Saturday. I'm going to go out, bait quite heavily for spots as well as along the margin, and just try something a bit different, just to try and up the ante, because it is, as I say, slower than I was expecting. So yeah, let's see how we get on. I don't know if you can see that, but the fish have all spooked out of here. Look at the mud. Not sure if you can see it. The fish have flashed and bolted out of here like you can't believe. And it's probably 3 foot deep at best. They're everywhere. We've got some boulders down here and all. So I'm going to bait in line with that tree and here, because that's where they are. A lot of fish. I think I captured it on my glasses. I've drifted over this end and probably a dozen fish boiled up in what's probably 2.5 foot of water. In fact, you can see the bottom here. The fish were all over here, and I had a suspicion they was here. So I've just baited up. Here I am up there. I've just baited up. There's some boulders here you've got to be careful of, I notice. But yeah, I don't know if you can just make out the bottom. Yeah. In fact, they're like tree stumps with mussels and bits of crap all around them. I haven't got the polarising filter on, but there's the bow. And you can see, you've got to be careful where you place a bait. There's some roots and rocky terrain here, but like it's a foot deep there. And the fish bolted just off that tree line there, that tree. So yeah, you've got to be a bit careful where you place your bait, but literally, look out. Yeah, it's from there, the oar, deep. What's that, 2 foot? Yeah. Well, I'm just slowly heading back to the swim now, drifting. And the last 45 minutes baiting up and just having a search around. And in fact, I should have bought a prodding stick, but I was able to use the oar most of the time because I was in probably less than 4 foot of water, at times 18 inches. And that's where those fish moved, in that sort of water. And I set the mark, they was close to the bank. So they're sunning themselves, what sun there is, you know, to get the warmer water coming out of winter. I don't know what it is, but long and short of it is, I'm repositioning 2 of my rods based on what I've seen now, and also thinking back the last few days, just what's been happening in terms of the fish moving, you know, and occasionally showing themselves in the very shallow water. You know, that 47 I caught yesterday, when I hooked out, I heard it like splash on the surface. I thought it was a sturgeon at one point. I thought, Mark's not told me there's a bloody sturgeon in here, the way it fought and sounded. But anyway, that's been an eye-opener. So I'm going to get back to the swim. There's some bubbling now. I'm going to get back to the swim, get up, have a quick shower, get back and get fishing. But yeah, interesting, 40 minutes or so. Well, I've just been up to the house, get some bait and bits and bobs. I was too excited to jump in the shower, needed to get back. I've just got the left rod out in front of the bench on the left there, where I saw some fish, and now I'm going to put the rod out where we saw the bulk of them. And I'm going to ask Mark, because when you're at this distance, although I've got the GPS and stuff, just want Mark to give me an idea that I'm about a rod length and a half off that dead tree. but at this angle you can't always think you're on it and you ain't. So anyway, I'm going to call him. He's just going to give me the nod, and then I'm putting very minimal bait over that. Yeah, and just going to try something. Well, I can't believe it. I literally put that out 10 minutes ago. I'm baiting up the right hand rod and it's carnage. Let's concentrate. Come down, I've got one on, I need some help. I literally put this rod out 10 minutes ago, up where I saw those fish. Ain't caught it. Been out there 10 minutes. Yeah, I was caught up my other line. But hold on, I'm alright now. That right hand rod I was putting out, I think that's okay there. Just here, I'll just land this for me, Mark. Alright, come and land this for us.
again, isn't it? By the looks of it.
Yeah.
They're in good nick, mate. One again.
Yeah.
It's another good one. I think I know what one this is. I think it's another fish with the fin. Looks like the split lateral. Could be upper 50.
You're alright then, Mark. I'll work around you. You're alright. I can see you. Now let me come round to you, Mark.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good fish. Push that net out, Mark. You've got a long handle. Yep, you're on it.
Push the lump.
Oh.
Ow, well done, son.
Well done, Mark. That was a great bit of angling on my part.
Good work,
I'll
bud.
tell you what, good work, even if I say so myself. That was good work. I need to give myself a pat on the back.
Yeah,
Let's have a look at that.
that is a kipper.
Absolute Leviathan again. Beautiful.
No worries,
Oh, I'm well happy with that.
It's a good 50, mate. That might even go a little bit bigger. Like your dreams, Kev.
Fucking hell. Been out there 10 minutes, Mark.
I know. Brilliant. Was that where they've been moved, where you saw them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold there, I'll cut the line, hold there.
Yeah, the thing here, see, they're not hard fish, but it's just accurate bait placement is key. Like it is most places, I suppose, but it's a good one, Bert.
Yeah, bring it here, I can pull the tune up.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, so I'm getting that rod straight out there while that fish is resting. Yeah.
Pucker. You couldn't script it, Kev, could
No,
you?
I couldn't. But do you know what? I'm in that mode where I'm so excited, I keep thinking I ain't done something.
Nah, it's all good,
Yeah,
mate. It's
look,
all good.
Boys, look, get on the boys, look, they're putting me under pressure and all, look, because they're good at it and all.
Yeah, look
Been
at
doing
that.
it a long while, haven't they?
Look at that pair of misfits.
Look at 'em.
Look at them.
Yeah.
Pick up any tips.
Yeah.
So, mate, so it was that spot that you found when you went out in the boat
Yeah,
earlier?
where the fish just boiled off.
Yeah.
6 or maybe more fish, all in that area. I told you, like the size of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was only out there 10 minutes. Yeah,
You
but-
got that? You think you might have got that on the glasses?
Yeah, the boy,
Did it-
whether it cut through the glare or what, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. But where it kited, and how far as that did you say?
It's about 170 up
170.
Yeah.
So as it coming closer to that left-hand bank,
Yeah.
and then it was closer, crikey, the fight was
It's
spectacular. When
I
I
think-
first hooked it, I didn't really feel it.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
all
yeah.
the stretch and that, and
Yeah.
then, you know, all the free fish fought so hard.
Wicked.
Yeah?
Wicked.
Yeah, but I'll say on camera sometimes, right, when you know, you hook the big and that, I think, oh, please don't fight too hard because I might lose you. Anyway, let's get this out there.
Quality, get it out, mate. Yeah, let's see these fish. I've got a sneaky suspicion it's a very, very good one.
You want to go sturgeon fishing, Kev, you have to be careful what you wish for.
Right, yeah, well, like tarpon. I've done the tarpon
Yeah, I
fishing,
can
yeah.
imagine, yeah.
Yeah, and then they beat you up, don't they?
Spend all day waiting for a bite, when you get one, you wish you hadn't had it.
Do you remember when we was there when poor old Vern hooked that foul hook one about 10 foot long in its peck?
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah, I had an hour of that myself to bore him out. Big bird.
Unbelievable. Then it come up and of course it was foul hooked, he was gutted.
Yeah, well, it was hooked down by its tail. Made it even worse. It was enormous for any sort of...
Yeah, so I've said earlier on the camera how challenging I found all the technology and stuff, but now I've got the graphic and the spots, the autopilot. I don't know if you can see down there, but I had that fish up here, look. Yeah, in 3.2 foot. But I don't actually think it's that. Drive here.
Mega bits of kit, mate, eh?
Yeah, when you get used to them.
Yeah, it's as we were talking about earlier, it's when you fish a lot on your own and you're fishing in really big lakes,
especially through the winter when the weather's horrendous. The bait boat is such a safe option, you know. You
Sure,
don't have to
yeah.
be out there in those big boats. I've had mine on a lake, hundreds of acres, and it's been gale force winds, and the whole boat is underwater as it's going out through the waves. You know, unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, I'm still here, and Roe, when we was watching this, Roe at Carp Lounge, John Kenny, a few other boys that have helped me with the technology. Yeah, thanks for your patience. That's another, I think I owe them all a few curries somehow.
Wicked.
That's it, so I'm going out to here. Boat's probably going to appear any second now. And you say 170 here?
I think it's about 170, yeah.
Yeah. There it is, boat's just appearing now. Can you see it? Yeah. Yeah, and just think, Mark, you might have told me where to put it had you been on time
Yeah. Oh, hello.
and ignored your phone.
Yeah.
And I might not have caught it.
No. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, so if ever there was an omen,
Yeah,
don't
mate.
call Mark.
Yeah, yeah. I got down here about 2 minutes later on the bike, and then I shot back up there again, and then next minute he's in. He's calling. He's got a beast. Yeah, so it's in line with the old tree. So that's just off those bigger rocks. That must be.
Oh, I am. I
Yeah.
think I'm just short of them. You
Just-
can easily see them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I left them in there. It just creates a bit more underwater feature that really
Probably
shouldn't
rubbing
cause.
as well. Do you reckon they rub off?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah. You know, they're just good to have. Good to have in a lake. Okay, so what you're going to do now is once you hit that spot, have you got it auto set to open the hoppers, or do you
Nah,
open
don't
them
do that.
yourself?
No, just open
Yeah.
them yourself. Yeah. Yeah, make sure that's open. Yep.
There we
right
go.
then,
So you
now,
can see that. You can see the drop there. Look.
Yeah, yeah. So now I return it on its own while I set the rod up. Yeah, I've got to say, boys, we've had loads of conversations, all us lads, over the years about bait boats and cheating and one thing and another. You do catch them on your own terms, and don't get me wrong, it is nice to cast. And you know, when I used to cast in the early 80s and stuff, the most I'd get would be 70, 80 yards. Now, just gone 170.
That's it.
And I wouldn't have been
Meters.
out of cast
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But yeah, don't get me wrong, there is a passion and there's a kudos with casting, but right now I'm bait boating and
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
I always think we're here for a good time, not a long time, Kevin. It.
Yeah, so anyway, let's get that fish out. And do you know what? I feel like I'm talking too much right now. Oh, it's because I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
It's what
buzzing,
it's all
mate.
about, isn't it?
He's buzzing.
Yeah, yeah.
Pucker,
and, as,
mate.
and as I say, if it does capture it up there, them fish moving, and then to go up there thinking, right, I ain't got time for a shower, let's go back and get them on. All the stars
Excited,
align,
frothing,
and they
frothing,
don't,
mate,
and they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
normally align, do
Yeah.
they?
No, no, no.
Yeah.
No, pucker.
I mean, you can obviously collapse the net there and pass the net round. Just check the pet. We can lift this straight up. Oh. Oh, 59 big, isn't it? 50, yeah, 59. Beautiful. And where's my camera? You've got my camera there.
Yeah, it might be easier if Graham holds it as well. Cracking fish, look at that. Hurry up. That'll work. Bad.
What a creature. What a creature.
That'll
Well,
work.
well done, mate. Fantastic.
Get the other side.
Unbelievable.
Over there.
All right.
Cracking shape, isn't it?
Yeah. So look, we just discussed these little marks on it here, Kev, didn't we? And as
Yeah.
we were talking about, should you
I ain't got
treat
the
that?
energy to talk about it now.
All right, we'll do that.
Talk about it. Ready?
Yep.
God. Yeah.
Perfect, mate.
Got it.
Superb, yep.
Yeah, you on it? Oh, thank you, fish.
Lovely, mate.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Look at that. What a lovely, lovely fish. Thank you so much.
Good angling, fella.
Yeah.
Good work, mate.
Lovely.
Top skills.
Yeah, no, to touch on that, what I would say about treating very quickly with my view on koi keeping and experience, but I'd put a caveat in there and saying not everyone agrees with each other when it comes to treating fish. When you're catching fish, you don't know if that ulcer is on its way to healing or getting worse. Unlike in a koi pond, where you tend to know, keeping an eye on them every day, what state the ulcer is in. For me, I just found it was best off letting nature take its course, because if you treat with a sealant like propolis, which doesn't have any real healing properties, forget all the bullshit about the bees and that, where fish are concerned, all propolis does is seal in the wound, and it seals in any bacteria, whether it's good or bad. So for me, with my experience of keeping koi for 14 years or so, I just found let nature take its course. And just to conclude on that, if you catch fish post spawning very quickly, they're damaged here, there and everywhere. 6-8 weeks later, they're like new pins. And I think nature's got a way of dealing with it. And if we interfere too much as some of these tackle firms are putting out, with the best of intentions, remedies, propolis based, malachite based and stuff, I've got my reservations. So I asked Mark if he wanted me to treat that with the care kit, and he didn't. And had I been on my own, I wouldn't have. But again, I'm sure people will watch this and start tearing arse into me like they do.
Well, Kev,
all said and done, that's my experience.
I think if you think about that, if you have the kit with you, if a fish has got a recent wound, it's bleeding, it's got a cut, it's had a ripped mouth, you can treat with that. But on a thing that you don't know the origin of, like a wound that you don't know whether it's healing or
Yeah.
leave it. But if it's fresh, treat it. If it's not, leave it.
And bear in mind, some of these disinfectant-based treatments don't just kill bad bacteria; they'll kill the good bacteria.
Yeah, exactly.
It can't differentiate.
Yeah.
As I say, and I'm talking from experience here, not textbook reading. I'm talking about keeping koi. And koi, to me, had like a price almost, whereas these fish, they're priceless. Yeah, that's how I see it. Anyway,
Brilliant.
right now,
Thanks, mate.
we're going to have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
I'm over there. The boys are keeping an eye on me rods. I'm going to go and put some bait in up the end. I've come round, just walked through here. It's all waterlogged here. Just as I come round, the fish has boiled under that tree. So that's my marker, my right hand rod. And I've actually got it out sort of off the edge of that tree. You can see it's very shallow here. I'm probably in about 2.5 foot of water. But yeah, literally just boiled under there. I must have disturbed it. Anyway, yeah, as I say, I've got some bait, some boilies and pellets because I need to catapult it. And yeah. So that's my right hand rod back there. And then my other rod is off the staging up here, and then, as I was saying, I'll get it in a moment, the fish I just had was right up the end. So again, that's me over there, and the other rod's in front of this swim, again in the shallow water, probably about 10 yards out. So I'm now approaching the far end, and you can see just how challenging some of the terrain is with the amount of rain they've had in France this winter. I'm just going to creep a little bit more now. You can see there's the dead tree. And I reckon I'm about 20 foot in front of that, which is where I saw them fish here. Out, there's a fish just boiled. Look. Look, just boiled there, look. And another one, there. Look, let me get through. Yeah, I don't know if I captured it on camera. Just as I'm walking up, 2 fish boiled here, and over there you're in about 3 foot of water. I'm about, yeah look, there's another one just boiling down there. They're proper up here. I'm about 20 foot in front of that dead tree out there somewhere where I had that fish. They are definitely up here in this area here, the size of a tennis court, I would say. Being as stealthy as I can. You can see how muddy it is, the terrain here. There's the house up there, and I'm 170 yards over there. Yeah, the boys have just walked back. Wayne's just sent me a message. They are all over your left-hand rod bench area. The water is rocking. So yeah, they're there as well. They're in this shallow water, and it might be because the predators have spawned. It could be like perch and pike eggs in the margins. I really don't know, but it is definitely the fish are in the margins. And yeah, so yeah, the boys have left now. We've got a chicken curry tonight. And oh yeah, just really feeling happy, gotta say. Yeah, I think I need another cup of tea actually. I've just rebaited this rod, which I had the 70 on, but I've moved it now up to near the pylons in shallower water. So just to look on here, there's the graphic, the boat's back now. And that auto returns useful button. But anyway, here's where I'm fishing. There's the home bit for the boat, so it don't come to the margin and crash into the margin. So you have it a little bit off the margin and out of the way. And there's my 4 spots there. The bench. So, that's where I just had the 59. That's where I've just repositioned the rod. That's the spot it was on. So I'll keep that for now. Rather than delete it. And there's my right hand rod, so if I just pinch that in a little bit, I think you'll be able to see it better. So there we go, that's the information on the screen, which is really useful, I've got to say. There comes me dinner, Saturday evening curry. Mark just asked me if I'm hungry. I'm always hungry for this grub. I just repositioned one of my rods. Yeah, the rod that I actually had the 70 on, I've moved further to the left under the pylons. Okay. The fish are very close.
You've been watching them, mate.
You have?
We've been hoping you've been watching.
Yeah, no, I've been watching, yeah.
Lots of fish movement.
Yeah, and Wayne saw some activity in front of the bench.
That's
there.
right,
where
when he was walking up.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right,
so that's where I've got the left-hand rod.
Yeah. It's looking good, mate.
Yeah, it is. So I'm proper excited. So thank you, mate, for bringing that down.
No
Stick
worries.
it down there and enjoy your evening.
There we go. Fantastic.
Happy days.
It's a humongous chicken sarg curry.
Happy days.
Happy days.
All right, yeah. You look like you've been chilling. Yeah, go on. Yeah. All right, enjoy it, and yeah, I'll catch up with you. I'll keep you posted, yeah?
Cheers, mate.
All right, thanks a lot.
Enjoy.
Cheers,
Yeah,
Mark.
just give us a buzz if you need me. I'm here.
Yeah, all right, buddy.
Thanks, mate.
Ta-ra, mate. Do you know, I'm shaking. Just before midnight, I got a lovely fish in the net on my right hand rod. Yeah, down in that corner. And what a battle under the rod tip. It was coming towards me, and I'm winding, thinking, I don't know what's on the end here. All of a sudden, it's gone into one, and most of the battle was under the rod tip in the deep water that's in front of the swim. So yeah, Mark sounded very tired when I called him. I don't know how long it's going to take to get down here, but yeah, what a fish. See if I can get it. That is a wide fish. I was just looking at that through I was just looking at that through the phone, and it just got bigger and bigger. It's a really big fish. Yeah. That is massive. Yeah, I can't even. I don't know what side of the bloody net it's coming out. Look at this. I'm just waiting for Mark. See if I can get it. It's really big. Fucking. Hold on a minute. You got to see this fish in this water. It's massive. That fish is much bigger than I thought. Oh my god, the size of that bloody thing. I don't think you're getting it really from the... here. I think I'll wide Mark up. I'll tell him I've got a 50 pounder. It's a lot bigger. I can't really see it, but trust me, that is big. That is a Leviathan. I stopped shaking. I can't stop smiling and laughing to myself because that is huge. Honestly, I think it's about midnight now. So what is it? Sunday morning, early hours of Sunday morning, late Saturday night. Yeah, I'll check the time. I'm waiting for Mark. I think he's going to take a bit of shaking, but yeah, he's really... Oh dear. Oh. You was out of it. I don't think you quite heard me, did you?
Yeah, the phone went and I answered and nobody was there. And then so I rung you back and I didn't get an answer, so I thought I must have fucking dreamt that. So I went back to sleep and Sal said, "Did you go? Answer it." I said, "Well, no, he didn't call back." And then I had the phone and it went again. I went, "Fuck, he has got one."
Yeah, it's probably up to 40, I would say. But yeah, it's a lovely looking fish.
Nice, mate.
Yeah,
Well done.
Yeah, nice one.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I've only gone and caught the general biggest fish in the lake. Yeah, you couldn't make it up.
Let's have a look, mate.
Hold on, I'll come in there. Let's make sure I don't drop this camera with excitement.
Yeah, go careful, mate.
Yeah.
Remember, there's just a few little rocks.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Come on, buddy. Pull her up. Pull. Whoa. 73 and a half. Is that 73 and a half?
73 and a half.
Yeah, is it off the bottom? Yeah, 73 and a half, I'd say.
73 and a half.
Oh, look at that, the general.
Well done, mate. Well done. You couldn't script it.
You couldn't. Amazing.
Unbelievable.
I knew it was big, Mark. Right, I got it on the camera thinking I'll wind you up. I didn't realise it was that big.
That is the biggest.
Unbelievable. 73 and a half pound.
Yeah.
73 and a half pound of Fensmere's finest.
The general.
The general, biggest fish.
in the lake.
You cannot script
You
this
couldn't
one.
make it up, could you?
What a creature this is, mate. What a creature this one is.
Get it level with a lateral line
Yep.
if you can, yeah?
Yep. There you go, mate.
73 and a half.
What an incredible
what a
creature.
fish. Unbelievable.
Incredible, mate.
Yeah. Turn him round.
Oh my God, Kev, it's so huge, mate.
Oh, mate, got it.
Yep. Absolutely fantastic, mate. So well done. I'm so happy for you. You just couldn't script it.
What a fight under the rod tip. Oh, I'm absolutely elated. Oh, my goodness. Let's get him out. Pull that out of the way.
Yes, mate, we're out.
There we go.
There we go,
One
buddy.
last look at him.
There we go, mate.
Let him give someone else some pleasure.
What
get
incredibly...
Is it?
Yes, mate. Yep.
What a fish.
Absolutely
See if you can
fantastic.
get that a bit lower, holding the camera from the top, Mark.
I'm flat, mate. I've
Oh, you
just
got it, yeah?
I've got the thing twisted.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, no, you'll be
Right,
happy.
there we go. Look at that.
Incredible,
What a
mate.
fish. Thank you, fish.
Incredible. Beautiful. Oh my God.
Look at him going back, Mark. Oh, Mark, I'll tell you. Oh, you couldn't script it like you say, yeah? I'm absolutely, to use your word, stoked.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, fantastic.
Absolutely
And Mark, honestly, joking aside, right, I knew it was big, bigger than 40, 50 pounds,
Yeah.
right? I thought, I'll get Mark out. I didn't think for 1 minute it was that big.
I just hadn't looked at it, and then of course, as soon as I got it up here, I looked at its top of its lobe, its tail, and what did I say to you?
Yeah,
It's the general.
yeah, amazing,
Mega, mate.
amazing.
Mega. Come on through, buddy. So happy to have experienced this and
Oh.
together. What an amazing session. You come on through in here, mate.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Well done. Well angled, mate. Top skills.
Well, Sunday morning now, and it was difficult to get to sleep. I wanted to get to sleep because I was tired, but yeah, obviously so elated with that fish, which is what this game's all about. And yeah, I think when that fish come in the net, and you could see it was big. Yeah, that was a big fish, big frame fish, and that's been putting on. Mark was saying, I think he said, he's had that from £50, and it's put on sort of £10 a year or something for the last few years, something like that. Well, we'll check with him. But yeah, fish called the General. So yeah, well happy, obviously. Right now, I'm gonna have breakfast here. Lunchtime, go and bait up. I'm not going out in the boat, just going around the bank. And that's interesting because if there's two people here, ideally you'd fish two separate swims. Socially, you'd want to be in this swim. But, oh, that was one. Yeah, that was one. Right over my left, right over that rod. Right up the end again. Right up the end, just heard one. I think you might just see the remnants of it somewhere there. Yeah, you can cover the water that I've had the bites from, because I've had 2 bites on the right hand rod down the right hand margin, the 2 bites up the front. So yeah, you know, for anyone thinking of coming here, you know, you can readily cover, you know, half the water each, more than readily, or you can come in here, but I wouldn't use 3 rods each, probably 2 rods each. Well, maybe 3 rods each, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I was just thinking of that yesterday, that I've caught them from right up the end and on the right hand margin. And that left hand margin here, I've really come off that because I've not seen anything there. But it looks a great margin to be fishing. Where I am fishing is further up, where I ain't had a bite, in front of the bench. Anyway, right now, a few cups of tea, have some breakfast. And then I'm packing up in the morning, out of the gate by 10 o'clock, so I'm just going to sort of pack down some stuff and yeah, still all to play for, that's for sure. Right, so again,
she's photobombed us. Look, it's perfect.
yeah, oh
actually,
yeah, look, perfect position. Yeah, so we're chatting away, good. Right, so just have a sip of tea, and say it's all very ad lib, right? So I
yeah,
know
well,
what to
this
do.
is new for me, so
Yeah.
but I'm happy to run with information and stuff.
Yeah, and you might just
I
need
should
to,
be good with that. So
yeah, just talk up. You need to just talk up a little bit, right? Because you're a quiet talker, I'm a loud talker.
okay, we can
Right.
pick that up a bit.
Yeah,
It's not a
that's it.
problem.
Yeah,
I'll
bang
go
on, bang
I'll go
on.
on to
Yeah, you got it.
a fenner level or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah. oh, guys, it's Sunday morning, and I'm still getting over that fish this early hours of this morning.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was incredible, right? And I think I've laboured it already.
Yeah,
on the video. I'm introducing Wayne, guys, who I met at the same time as I met Mark on Rainbow last July. You
Yeah,
was on
last
the
July,
island,
that's it,
weren't
yep.
you? Yeah. And it was a result of that I'm here now, because Mark kindly mentioned this, and you know, one thing and another, and spur of the moment, I was able to get here. but Wayne does the bookings for Mark, and Wayne's got his own booking company out here in France where he lives. So I thought it was a perfect opportunity to spend sort of 5-10 minutes just learning about Wayne and what he's got, you know, that he can offer anglers back home. So Wayne, tell us about yourself.
All right, thanks for the intro, Kev. So guys, I've been fishing out in France for many moons, since '97. I generally fish public waters, but more recently I've been fishing the bigger sort of commercials. I've been finding some real gems in France, which has led me to offer reservations on these lakes. They're generally French run, nice and quiet, well stocked. We have limited number of swims or anglers allowed to fish them, so generally on a biggish lake or smallish lake you've only got 2 or 3 or 4 anglers, which gives you a lot more space. We've got 9 venues now which we can offer. 2 of them are English run, the rest are French, and we're currently developing a new one for next year in Normandy, a nice big venue. Need a pointer. Wayne,
your website then, and again I'll overlay the website address, but what is the website, guys? Go on.
exclusivecarpvenues.com.
Right, and that's a French, so it's English. In English, yeah, and that's your business over here.
Yes, it
and
is,
you're also on Facebook.
We're on Facebook for each individual venue, and I cover those venues as the company, so I can advertise for argument's sake Fensmere Carp Fishing Holidays or Ultimate. I'll put posts up on catch reports, any news, any stockings and stuff, but I also would sell the whole company under me as Wayne Exclusive Carp Venues. So
Right.
that's my name on Facebook basically.
Yeah, understand. And what sort of venues have you got in terms of fish and sizes, and have you got different venues suiting different people? Because this venue, for example, you could have 2 anglers come here, one double up in here,
Yep.
or one here, one up there. You could bring your other halves.
That's it.
And you've got a gîte up there that's just home from home. Yeah. So have you got sort of a variety?
Yeah,
of venues?
we've got a nice collective of venues.
Yeah.
3 with lakeside cabins. We've got 2 with gîtes, 1 with a swimming pool and gîte. So we can cater for wives, families to come with their partners, or it can just be for 2 lads who want a bit of exclusivity like this, but still with a gîte, you know, for decent showers, or you know, if they want to have a few days out, they've still got the base. 6 acres we start at for 2 anglers. We've got a 10-acre venue, 11-acre venue, still 2 anglers, so nice bit of space.
Yeah, that is a lot of space.
We've got a 14-acre venue with maximum 4 anglers. We've carped to mid-70s again. 3 or 4 of our venues have got fish over £70, and most of them are £60 plus.
Yeah,
So we've got a nice stock of fish.
Yeah.
Lakeside cabins. Most, I just run my head. Yeah, all you can use a boat or bait boat on the waters. So again, nice bit of space. If you've got 3, 4, 5 acres per water per angler, you've got the space to use a boat and not feel like you're upsetting your mate or a couple of other anglers on the group. But lake exclusive, so it's your lake. You know, we don't sell swims apart from Maubrant and another one I do some work for a French guy locally here, where you can book individual swims. But generally, it's just lake exclusive bookings.
Okay, so I'll overlay, guys, the contact details for Wayne, his website, Facebook, etc. And then the information's on there, and go on there and see if there's.
Now we're into March. You know, the feed should really pick up and catch reports. You know, obviously this is going to be an exceptional week with having 2 70-pounders.
Right,
Kev.
yeah. That don't happen often. That's never happened for me in the past. That's a one-off.
Our emails have gone a bit ballistic on Fensmere at the moment. My good lady Angela is busy replying, so which is good. And that's what it's about.
Yeah, exactly.
We've only just opened up here.
Yeah.
Mark and Sally have put 5 very hard years worth of work into here, and it's lovely to open up with a bang.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a cracking
know,
place.
Yeah.
So again, guys, just in summary, I'll overlay Wayne's contact details, and there's all types of venues there that worth researching.
Yeah, if you want some peace
and I've
and
never
quiet.
heard of them. So when Mark's
we've only
mentioning
been going
to me,
a few years.
right? And although I've been in France a lot, I'd never heard of that Maubrant. Sounds. Excuse me, very interesting.
To be fair,
we won't mention that too much because I want to get on it.
No, you'll be all right. To be fair, we've been semi-selfish in the respect that we've fished it. I've fished Maubrant since 2011. and it was so good. It was one I just kept quiet, you know. But we're just opening the doors on a few of these secrets now. That's probably the best way to put it.
All right, well, check them out, guys, and yeah, thanks for your time.
Thanks for the introduction.
Yeah,
cheers, Kev.
Yeah, cheers, Wayne. Well, it's 2 o'clock Sunday, and I've just got back from the shower and sorting myself out and sort of getting prepped, ready for the pack away in the morning. Before I packed up, I went round and baited up. Didn't go in the boat, just went round to the margins, as I did yesterday, and just put some bait out in the 3 spots. I was going to go down and bait up on the left hand bench rod, but it was too boggy. I only had my trainers on. But anyway, rods are out now, having a cup of tea, just having a tidy up. I'm off out of the gate 10 o'clock in the morning, but right now, yeah, you know, I'm confident, and which is a great place to be, and what a week it's been, really has. So yeah, it's not over yet, all to play for, and who knows. And I'll never look a gift horse in the mouth. It's been a great session, even if I don't catch anything. But I'm here for another 20 hours, whatever it is, and I still feel like I want to catch. Anyway, here you go. Well, 6:30. Sunday evening. And my last dinner. And the food, Sal, Mark's been amazing. Thank you. As good as it gets in France. Fish are moving all round, not loads, but the odd one. First one I've seen on the left hand margin. So I'm gonna eat this, pack some gear away, and yeah, fingers crossed. But yeah, so amazing food. Thank you again. Well, Monday morning, 7 o'clock, pack up time, and that night didn't go as planned because I didn't have a bite. So yeah, leaving them out there, what, another hour and a half I suppose, while I'm packing up, and out of the gate for 10. But yeah, and I didn't hear, we had quite a lot of rain in the night, but I didn't hear the fish like I thought I'd be hearing them either. It just felt so good, so mild. But anyway, that's fishing. But right now, yeah, still got an hour and a half, 2 hours to go, and it's bite time. I'm telling myself that it's bite time. Come round here, right? I've just got to start this synopsis before I leave by saying how lucky was I, because there is a lot of luck, and I had a lucky couple of fish. Well, 4 fish, but a lucky couple of big uns.
Good angling though, mate.
Yeah,
You
it was good angling.
Yeah, good. You didn't stick in one spot. You actually, you know, you were out there on the boat, and that really opened your eyes up to how close and shallow those fish were getting up.
Yeah, they were.
And as soon as you changed your method, then you had 2 fish.
Yeah,
you had another 2 fish.
Yeah, so, and this water, boys, I'll save the synopsis for when I get home. I think there's going to be some people come here, have some big hits. I don't think my lake record's going to last long, put it that way. But yeah, right now, yeah, it's been cracking.
Brilliant,
really
mate.
has. And when I come to a venue, I'm under pressure. I think, oh, I've got to catch a fish, boom, boom, boom. And I put myself under pressure. I always say it on the videos. But when I got that first one and it was 70, I thought that'll do. And then it just got better. So anyway, I'm making tracks now via Paris, having come down via Le Mans on the advice of the boys. So if I'm still here by Thursday around Paris, yeah, cause I don't have good memories of going to Cassine in the 80s through Paris. It's still stuck with me and the boys who are watching this. Anyway, mate, that's brilliant, yeah. So
absolute
yeah, thanks
pleasure,
a lot,
mate.
yeah.
Absolute pleasure.
Yeah, it's been great.
Good to see you.
Yeah, yeah. So
wicked.
Yeah. Let's make tracks.
Safe journey home.
Yeah, thanks again.
Take it easy.
Yeah, it's been great.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, and the dogs, look. Yeah, dogs. I ain't normally into dogs, but that dog's followed me all week.
Yeah. And you haven't thrown a single stick for him,
No,
have
that
you?
one wanted me to throw sticks,
Yeah.
but I ain't throwing a stick for him. He won't leave me alone, so I ain't very good with animals. Anyway, yeah, catch you later, boys.
Brilliant.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Well, guys, I've been back a few days now, and I wouldn't know where to start with that trip synopsis. It was one cracking week, not least, you know, formalising it last minute with Mark and Sally, and, you know, thanks for their understanding. They was able to accommodate me, but it was a magnificent week. I didn't dream of catching a couple of 70s, and, you know, 4 big fish. You know, it was very, very fortunate and lucky, guys. Let's be honest, right? There's a lot of luck involved in this fishing. And while I I maintain in life you make your own luck. Where fishing is concerned, there's a lot of luck involved. So guys, thank you so much. Mark and Sally, you really looked after me, and what a cracking venue you've got there. It was nice to catch up with the other boys as well, not least capture Wayne and, you know, his business, which, guys, check it out, because they've got some great waters, of which Fensmere is just one of them. So yeah, do if you're interested, check out that website. So yeah, really and truly, now having unloaded the gear, dried all the gear out, got soaked that morning packing up, that drive home, even via Paris, which was a pain in the butt, it's a much easier drive when you've had a week like that, and it don't always work like that. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video, and not least thanks for subscribing to Carp Antics, because you will have needed to have watched this. And right now I'm getting ready for a trip to Rainbow. So yeah, much to look forward to, but to reflect on Fensmere and that week, guys, thanks again, was a cracker. And I would say, playing that 73, having hooked it and wound it in thinking it was like a bream, and then playing it under the rod tip for like what must have been at least 10 minutes, trying to get it off the bottom, just getting rid of my phone now, wondering if it's a cat or sturgeon or something, to then have that head appear in the torchlight, trying to keep the torch off its head so it didn't spook it even more, is a memory that will stay with me for a long while. So yeah, thanks again, guys.